All right, so is my screen visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, so let's start now. Anyway, this will be just a quick Zoom meeting. This is just a 30-minute meeting. So let's start with the home page. So as you guys may already know, this is how or the format of my home page always. So you will see here a welcoming message. You will see here about the instructor. Well, basically it's just my name. And then here is the course format, which will be, saying that this course will be delivered, in pure ODL or online distance learning. And then for the course overview, you will see here the course description and then the course learning outcomes. Let's start with course description. So fundamental relationship in circuit theory, mesh and node equations, resistivity networks, network theorems, solutions of network problems using Laplace transform, transient analysis, method of circuit analysis. So that's basically the main definition of electrical circuits or the fundamental of electrical circuits. And then at the end of the term, so you will learn the following, okay, or you will be able to, understand, solve, simplify, and solve specific problems. So let's start with number one. So you'll be able to understand the different DC circuit electrical parameters and concepts. Second, you'll be able to solve the different DC circuit electrical parameters of a given circuit. Third, you'll be able to simplify a network of linear electrical components in application different theorems and methods. And lastly, you'll be able to solve problems in the application of the different principles like theorems and laws, and of course, many more. Okay, so everything's not included here, but yeah, basically, you're going to apply principles, theorems, and then laws in the DC circuit. Okay, and then other techniques, of course. And then we have two available ebook for this course. So we have the 5th edition, but this one is made by this one Sadiko, which is the one that I didn't use. So what we are using in this subject is the 2nd edition. I think this one came from, this one is not working anymore. Okay, so I will find the specific PDF or specific ebook that was used in this subject. So I think it's 2nd edition by Charles. Let's find a working here, Charles Sistine. So if we can find a free one, then that would be great. But if we cannot find a free one, then let's just use this 5th edition that was made by Acid. Okay, so this is a working link, so no problem with this one. Okay. Anyway, they are quite similar, but the concept, the main description, the examples really came from this book. This one right here. So if you can also buy, on the Brexel bookstore or on the let's see, SM. So yeah, you can also do that one so that you can have more examples aside from what we have in our module or canvas. Okay, so this is break. I don't know if this is the SRP, but I think it's like 200 plus. Okay, or 250. I don't know right now, since it's been a long time since I bought my book. This one, it's Electrical Circuit, 2nd edition by Charles Sistine. Okay. Anyway, and then the rest are pretty much the same. So we have the 10 etiquettes here, that the things that you can do and cannot do inside of our class. And then if we have a transcript right here, so feel free to watch this video. So this will help you learn more about our LMS or the canvas itself. Okay. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the homepage. So any question or clarification so far?
Answer.
None? Okay, if everything's clear, then I guess we can now proceed to syllabus. So in here, everything is also pretty much the same. So the most important part that you need to see in here is of course the course content. So in here you will see the topics that we'll be discussing under week 1 and 2, 3 and 4, and so on and so forth. So let's start with the week 1 and 2. So in here we'll discuss the Ohm's law, of course, the very first principle of the electrical circuit, and then we'll discuss the power, heat, energy, and types of sources. Okay, and then here are the list of topics that will be discussed under this specific module. So one more thing that you guys need to know is that under week 1 and 2, we have a total of 2 modules. So basically, this was divided into 2. The first one is, I think, this one, and the second one is the types of sources. Okay. Anyway, you guys can already see it under the week 1 and 2, module 1 and 2. This is the module 1, which talks about Ohm's law, and then the module 2, which talks about different kinds of sources or circuits, which is the series and parallel, or the parallel series. Okay. And then for the third week, we have the network loss. So we have 2 laws for that one. We have the KVL, KCL, and then the other one is the Maxwell loop or the mesh current method. Okay, so both of those theorems are quite similar. So they have their own advantages and disadvantages, depending on where you're going to apply those laws. Okay, and then for the week 5 to 12, okay, all of those topics, will be different kinds of theorems. So starting from week 5 to 6, so we'll start with superposition theorem, nodal method, and then week 7 and 8 is another theorem. So Thevenin's theorem, and then Norton's theorem. And then 9 and 10 is another kind of, okay, so this is maybe not a kind of theorem, but it's somewhat a principle also, which is similar to theorem. So this is what is source transformation. And then we have the delta y and y to delta transformation. And then continuation of theorem. Okay, so we have here the Needleman's theorem, and then the last one is the maximum's power transfer theorem. So are we clear so far regarding with those topics? So are you guys familiar with some topics? So anyone? So what topic you guys are familiar already with this, topic that we having under this subject? Anyone who's familiar with KCL, KVL?
Di ata, sir.
Wala. Okay, maybe Ohm's law. I'm pretty sure that you guys are already hearing.
Yes, sir. Sa Ohm's law, junior high.
Yeah, this is the fundamentals. I mean the basic of laws when it comes to electrical circuits. But of course, it's just the basics, and then we have more techniques that we can apply in solving the circuit. Anyway, so week 1 to 6 is of course the coverage of your midterm exam, and then week 7 to 12 is the coverage of your final exam. So I hope we're clear with that. Once again, we have this 2 available ebook, one that is not working. So I will just update this one later on. And then for the basis of evaluation, you guys already know this one. Of course, we're getting your grade from your discussion, from your case studies, okay, from your quizzes, from your assignments, and then especially your examinations. Okay, and then successful completion of all requirement of the course. So we only have 2 major requirements of this course. So that is only the examinations, major, midterm exam, and then the final exam are the only 2 major requirement of this course. So as long as you have those, and let's say you miss a lot of seat breaks or assignments, as long as you're getting a high score in your quizzes, and you're having a passing score, I mean a total passing rating, and then it's equal to 60%, then you will get a grade of 75 or above, okay, depending on your tentative final score. Okay, but let's say you're getting you were able to perfect everything, but you don't have final exam, or you don't have midterm exam, of course, you will still get the grade of INC. So make sure not to miss our examinations. Okay, so that is one major requirement of this subject. Well, I think in every subject that is the major requirement, exams. Okay, and then here's how we compute your grade. So everything is pretty much the same. So you guys are already second year. Yeah. So second year na kayo lahat, di ba? Or do we have, I think wala namang first year. Or first year pa lang. First year pa lang
First
ba
year
kayo?
pa lang, sir. Third sem.
First year pa lang. First year, third sem. Yeah, right. It's not second year, third sem. Nga pala. My apologies for that one. Anyway, you guys have been, using the Canvas for past 2 sems already. I'm pretty sure that you guys already know how to solve your grade. Okay, so this is how we compute them. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the syllabus. So any question or clarification so far?
None, sir.
All right, it's good then. And before we proceed to module, so let's just go over to the students orientation real quick. So just in case that you have a question regarding, on how to submit a specific file, or you don't know how to see your grade, or you don't know how to answer a discussion, etc., etc. So you can find it under the student orientation on the use of digital classroom. So so here's just introduction on what is discussion, what is grade, what is chat, etc., etc. And then if you have a question, so you can visit this students FAQs, frequently asked question by students before when we were or let's say when we've started using the Canvas, of course, even as has a lot of questions on how to create a quiz, how to create multiple choice, a fill in the blank questions, etc., etc. But of course, this one is for students, so probably on how to submit, how to check, how to view your grade, how do you submit your quiz, etc., etc. Okay, so there's a lot of questions right here that you know um, for example, if you have a question, then you might want to check this one first before asking the instructor. Okay. And then if you cannot find that specific question that you have in mind, so you can always message or email the ITSS. So they're the one managing our LMS or the MIS. Okay. So yeah, that's it for the students orientation. Then let us proceed now to the modules. Let's start with week 0. So basically what we are doing right now is the course information video or the course guide. So you'll see that this one is blank. So I'll just upload this recorded meeting later on here. So that's already the course introduction. And then second is the links to our synchronous session. So you can probably go here, or you can just check our announcements, since I'm also posting the link or the meeting ID and then the passcode under the announcement. Okay, so like what I did last night. This one right here. And yeah, next one is exam schedule. So in here, your midterm exam is June 21, but for the final exam, I'm not sure yet if it's really August 6th. So could be August 3 or 4, okay, or 6. So I will just update you guys regarding with your final exam, since I'm not really sure if it's 6, okay, because we have 3 dates, of course, for your final exam, 3, 4, and then 6. So one thing that I'm not sure of is that they didn't give a schedule for Monday schedules. They only gave a schedule for Wednesday, Thursday, and then Saturday. So if we could only have, let's see, Tuesday, since in most cases it's Monday, Tuesday for that specific subject, and then Wednesday, Thursday for that subject, and then Friday, Saturday for another subject. But since we don't have Monday or Tuesday scheduled for final exam, so I just put here Saturday. So just let me know if you guys have a conflict schedule on August 6th. Like for example, you're going to have an exam on August 6th at exactly 7:30 a.m. also. So we can probably adjust this one into a date wherein most of you or all of you are free, okay, on that specific date. All right, so I hope we're clear. It is one. So June 21 is one is already sure. August 6 is not yet sure. And then for the guide to consultation, so it's still the same. It's just that I did change this one, of course, since I have now a different schedule. So you can always manage me from, starting from 11:30 to, well, this one is actually incorrect. It's now 11:30 to 3:30 only, because 3:30 to 7:30 is I have another class. Let me just update this one. So every Monday I have this one as my free time, 11:30 to 3:30 p.m. And then for the Tuesday, you will see that we don't have Tuesday right here because I'm fully loaded every Tuesday, so 7 to 7. And Wednesday, I only have 2 hour, vacant, which is 1:30 to 3:30. And then for the Thursday, same, it's 1:30 to 3:30. For the Friday, we have 2 hours also, but it's now starting from 11:30 to 1:30. And then Saturday, I won't be able to, what do you call this one? Uh, well, that depends on my instructor and my masters. But in most cases, I'm fully loaded on Saturdays. So I won't be able to cater you guys every Saturday since it's my master's classes. Okay, it's my day of attending my master's. And then, of course, Sunday. So, as we all know, Sunday is a family day or a rest day. So, if you have a message, then you can just skip Sunday and then wait for Monday. Okay. Or if it's really urgent, if it's really, really important and you need, an answer right away. So, yeah, you can still message me via Canvas or my Facebook account. Okay, so are we clear so far with the consultation schedule?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. And this one is still the same with what we have last time. So just answer this one, saying that, or you're promising that all of the work is really your work. You didn't cheat, you didn't plagiarize, and you're being honest with everything that we did on this course. Okay, just agree on everything, and then click understand, and then submit. Okay. And academic integrity is similar with the academic honor pledge, but instead of a survey form, this one is in say enumerated form. So you're not going to plagiarize, you're not going to copy and paste, you're not going to fabricate data, and so on and so forth. Okay, and then probably you can also watch this short video. It's just a 2-minute video, I guess. Yeah. So on what is academic integrity is. And this is a new one also, which is just tips on how to succeed as an online student. So this is also a 2-minute video, so feel free to watch this one also. Okay. So this one might solve your problems in terms of failing a specific subject. And the most important thing under week 0 is, of course, you guys have to introduce yourself also. So I forgot to introduce myself. Well, anyway, maybe most of you already know me. But yeah, you can always go to Instructor's Profile, wherein you will see my small picture right here, and then my complete name, and then some of my, let's see, areas of interest, and then a little bit background when it comes to my educational attainment. And yeah, everything's pretty much the same. So yeah, I also want to know more about you guys. So I want you guys to answer is getting to know you better. Okay. So as of now, there were only, well, actually, there's none who submitted the 1-minute video anyway. So it's understandable since I just uploaded this one last night. So you can do this one today. Okay. So just a 1-minute video. Just answer those 1 to 5 questions or topics. So are we clear under week 0? So any question or clarification so far?
Sir,
Yes.
sir, nadoble po yung getting to know you better.
Getting to know you better.
Nadoble po.
Kasi I think na-double ko yung pan. Okay, let's see kung saan yun. Para hindi mag-pop out sa homepage. Kasi nakakalita kapag meron pa kayong, well, pwede naman mag-submit on both page tab. Ito yung sa ngayon, May 27. Diba? Ay, hindi. Ito yung ngayon, May 30. Since it's exactly 2 weeks. So let's delete this one. There you go. So recheck nyo na lang kung natanggal na yung to do nyo dito. Okay, kasi meron yun sa homepage nyo, di ba? Papakita yun dito. Is it okay now? Just refresh your page, and then the other getting to know you better will be gone already.
Ayos na po, sir.
All right. So if you guys don't have a question under getting to know you better anymore, then under week 0, then I guess we're gonna proceed to week 1 and 2. So in here you will see everything already. The module overview for week 1 and 2. Let's start with the overview. So in here you will see the topic learning outcomes. So you'll be able to define electric circuit. You'll be able to define Ohm's law and different types of circuit. You'll be able to define electric power, define what is heat energy, and then here are the list of topics that will be discussed under this topic learning outcomes. Pretty much they are quite similar. Okay, it's just this one is a mere title, which is a topic title, and this one is like at the end of the day, here are the topic learning outcomes that you will learn once you're done with this week 1 and 2, or the module 1 and 2. Okay, and then the learning resources we have. Okay, this one is a combined presentation. Supposedly this one is divided into 2, but it is composed of 2 topics, which is this one. This is the first one, and I think this is the second one, electric and heat energy. Okay, so I'll just update this one later on. Supposedly we have 2 separate lecture presentation for this one. Anyway, and then you will see here the video materials. So the first 2, or in most cases, the first one, it's just that in here we have 2 modules, so we have 2 pre-made video. So you will see here the pre-made video that we have last year. So I just compiled it and then uploaded this one in YouTube, and then you can watch this one later on after our course introduction. So this one discusses the entire module 1. Okay. So I don't know why I did put here module 1 and 2 before, but supposedly this one is module 1 only. Okay. Or if I'm not mistaken, if I recall it correctly, I think this one is really module 1 and 2. It's just I combine it as one. Okay, having this one module. And then we have another module which was supposedly the module 3, but I just did put that one is in module 2. Anyway, what important is the content of that presentation. So in here I discuss those topics. Okay, so this is an hour and 50-minute video. So just watch this one later on. Okay, so similar with the second module, which is the Kirchhoff's law, or the series parallel, and then the parallel series circuit topic. Okay. All right. So and then the rest for the C to I. So here are some supplemental videos that you guys might want also to visit. So in here, it's just that it is not me who created these videos anymore. So this is an external link that came from other content creator. This one came from Region 10 ESC. So talking about how does electrical circuit work. So this is just to give you an idea how does this electrical circuit work. So similar with this one on how does electric current work, circuits being explained, what is Ohm's law, what is the charge, what is the power, what is the physics problems, and so on and so forth. So this is actually a great tutor, the organic chemistry tutor. So I really like his tutorials, very straightforward and very easy to understand. So make sure to watch some of his videos also. We have a specific video for Ohm's law, specific video for series and parallel circuit, and so on and so forth. Okay. In this video, we're going to talk about So just visit those links just in case that you need more information for a specific topic. Okay, and then we only have one, supposedly we have two. Okay, this is the non-working link. So I will just update this one later on. So I'll just put here the 5th edition of Sikandu. That's Sikandu. Sabiku. Okay. Anyway, if this one is not working, you can always go to the syllabus right here. Check the other PDF. Okay. So yeah, and then here's the reference for my presentation. So are we clear so far regarding with the module overview for week 1 and 2?
Here, sir.
All right. So here are the two modules. So just check them out later on. And then for the watch video, so it's similar with what you guys have saw under the video materials. Just that here it's more specific. We're in saying the premium video is 1 END, and then the supplemental video which came from YouTube. So just check them out later on, and then I'll put here our recorded Zoom meeting, okay, which what we are having right now. And one more thing is that this is a quiz that came from Canvas itself. So I made this one in Canvas, but this one is not graded. So that is why this one doesn't have a grade. So yeah, this is just a practice quiz. So just take that one later on once you're done with the module 1 and 2. So what important is you guys need to answer this example number 8, exercise number 1, and then the quiz to series and parallel circuit, and then the case study number 1. So all in all, you guys have a total of 4 activities under week 1 and 2. Okay, so just check them out later on, and then just in case you have a question, so feel free to message me within this day. All right, or tomorrow if you're just going to check this one by tomorrow. Okay, so yeah, as you guys may already know, all of our topics already has a premium video. So all of our meetings will be a consultation meeting. So with that, we'll be able to save, at least 4 hours a day, okay, or 4 hours every meeting. Since as I guys can see right here, it's already 1 hour and 40, and then 1 hour and 30. It's like more or less 3 hours. Okay. So with that, I will be, will be more efficient with everything. So just in case that you have a specific question regarding with this specific slide or specific video, minute or topic video, then just message me anytime. Okay. So yeah, that is all for now for the week 1 and 2, and then we'll see. Okay, since your exam will be on June 16, so probably we will have this Monday until May 30 as your week 3 and 4, and then another 2 weeks, which is let's say 6 and 13 for your week 5 and 6. Okay, right here. Wait a second. So sorry for that. That is my cat. So yeah, that is all for now. So are we clear so far?
Clear,
Yes,
sir.
So before we end our meeting, though everybody saw some of your faces, but not all. So would you guys please open your cameras so I can see your present faces or current faces? So baka yung iba, syempre long hair na, ganun. Yung iba, kalbo, nagpakalbo. Alright, so thank you, Mr. Lester, Mr. John. Is that really your last name, Boo? Nakamute ka. Nakamute ka. I-unmute mo muna.
O dapat yun, sir, pero U yung pinalit nila sa
Grabe.
certificate.
Kasi go lang naman yung nag-iisang parang similar din. Okay, baka na miss right or miss Batong, Tekdasan, Miss Flores with her cat. So nagmo-module din yung cat niya. And then Mr. Orid. Is this your back subject, Mr. Orid?
Yes, sir.
I see. Kasi I think third year ka na, di ba? Or fourth year ka na nga yata eh. And then we have Mr. Balboa, we have Mr. Christian, and we have no more. Okay. So anyway, that's okay. So yeah, I hope you guys will learn a lot in this subject. And then see you guys tomorrow. Of course, you guys have laboratories, so don't forget to bring the necessary documents, waiver, back certificate, and mental health. Yung hard copy para may copy kayo pag papakita nyo sa guard. Okay. Anyway, so thank you guys for coming. That's it for today. So let's just meet tomorrow for your laboratory. So goodbye and a blessed day to all of you.
Yes,
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir. Love you, sir.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.
Sir, may tanong pala ako.
Ano yun?
Sir, pwedeng to be follow yung PhilHealth.
Hindi ko lang sure kung... Pero try mo na lang, pasok ka lang sa UC, baka papasukin ka. Basta meron ka ng back certificate, yun yung pinaka-important.
Meron na po.
Basta vaccinated sa kayong waiver, of course.